Oh, it's good then.
Nani
It
Ho,
might be a couple dogs barking, but we could get it through.
let's get to it, man. Let's get right to it. First thing I wanted to say, obviously, appreciate you for doing this shit. This shit a lot. Independence Way, episode 2. You the first guest, so of
Right.
course I had to put you on here. First question I want to ask you, it says something that we talked about. You saying that you don't feel like you own yet. So my first question would be like, what does own mean to you, and why don't you feel like you own yet? Like break that down for me.
Well, for me personally, it's a few definitions. I feel like it's three main definitions people associate themselves as being an artist that's on. You feel me? One being money, obviously. People think that you gotta have hella money to be on.
Right.
I used to think like that, but necessarily I don't agree with that no more. And then
Right.
you could be on famously, but without the cheese and just have hella views and hella followers, and people think like, oh, I'm on because I got a certain amount of followers. Or you can not have the followers or the money and just be on impactfully where you from. So I feel like me personally not feeling on is because I feel like I ain't made an impact where I'm from yet. Most people know me out here in Oakland in the Bay Area, but outside of this little box, I'm not nothing yet. You feel me? So
outside the Bay Area, you saying, or outside of
yeah,
Oakland?
because the people that I look up to is so up there, like the Jay Princes, the Birdmans. You feel me? The Dame Dash and Jay-Z. When I wake up, I really follow their blueprint. So it ain't really nobody. I used to think like, okay, E40 and Too Short, that's the most on I can get. I thought that was it. I thought that was the ceiling.
Right.
But now since the game is switching, social media switching, like the connection, like how we on live right now in front of 5-6 people we don't even know, everything is different. They couldn't do this back then. So now I feel like we really got a good go at being on, like for real. So it's not even money no more. It's just like, it's the simple fact that you could walk down the street in fucking Spain and they like, oh, that's Bryce Savoy from Oakland.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's on.
So it just, like you said, it goes back to like just making that impact. So I mean, let's kind of go back. So people who don't really know, obviously I know you, my blood cousin. You've been doing this shit for almost 20 years now. We coming up on. What do you feel like in terms of the music shit? Obviously, I feel like you've achieved everything that you could necessarily achieve on this level. Do you feel like it's a tough thing now where you have to leave the Bay or leave Oakland to kind of further everything?
For sure. You definitely me and TT talked about that, my auntie, and we was basically saying that you gotta leave home base, but at the same time you gotta own your backyard before you leave.
Right.
And I still ain't felt like I put that staple out here yet to leave. You feel me?
Okay.
I feel like you did it. You did it in a different way because like what you did, when you did the black neighborhood, you studied abroad and all that, you seen a bigger part of the world, so you knew what you wanted to come back and really do.
Right.
I ain't really took it. My mind ain't seen like the world yet, so I'm still thinking Oakland.
Right.
I'm still thinking street nigga shit. I'm still thinking like hood nigga shit. Like I still think like, oh, okay, you get a song, get a million. Like I definitely got to leave, but I want to make a big bang before I get up out of here though.
So you feel like you could make a bigger overall impact outside of just music? Or are you saying just music specifically? Like you want to do more than just music? Because you talk about music.
I'm saying music as in like not just the artist, but as still staying music.
Yeah.
But kind of like, for example, how can I put an example? Like, okay, Michael Jordan, he's the greatest player in most people's eyes. Yet he's still in the game though. But now he's looking from the bleachers with the Bobcats, but he's still in the arena of NBA. I still want to be music. But at the same time, I want to do hella different shit just in artists.
Right.
I want to, like, most people, but most people don't know. They might just think G-Molly the rapper, but nah, hell nah. I want to take this. I'm really just using music to go where I really want to go. I really want to do some, you feel me, a movie role on some, like how Ludacris transitioned to Fast and Furious. Like I want to do, write books and motivational speak. Like I want to do hella shit after this.
So
this is just a stepping stone.
So you kind of look at it the same way I look at it. Like you music is like the platform or the launching pad, if you will, to kind of do everything else you want to do.
Exactly, because we already gifted at it. So I'm like, all right, I love to do it. Let me hone in on my gift, our God-given talents, and really make the most of it to see what else opened up out of that. You feel me? That's why I feel like I should go to LA, because that's when a whole new door gonna open as far as entertainment, not just rapping.
Right.
You feel me?
So it make it a bigger thing. I mean, I make a lot of sense, bro. You know, obviously how we grew up, it was like we was doing like I said, we've been doing this shit for like almost 20 years now. But I think the one thing that I always like admire about you is like even when we was kids, nigga, when niggas was hooping, I was in school, I was on my school vibe. Music was something that you always like took seriously, like no matter what. You was the one that introduced us to like 17 Hertz, paying for studio time. You and Ryan having Many Boys and just the originals and all of that shit. So like, talk about like, why was it like it seemed like you always had that passion for music at like a young age? Where did that come from? Where did that stem from, you think?
Pops, most definitely. You know, I'm gonna definitely give it to Dada, because at the end of the day, he was doing shit that nobody else was doing. Like, he literally had me in there with a milk bottle, 2-3 years old, running around in my diaper while they recording with drink, females, pistols in the studio, everything. Like, I seen it the real life old school way. And I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. When I grow up, I felt like this what I had to do. I kind of felt like I had to follow what he was doing. Like, every little boy, like, shit, what Pop's doing is exactly what I'm finna do. It was never a question. It was never even a question. He used to be like, read my raps. You feel me? I used to read his raps. He used to be like, this is 16 bars. You feel me? 4 bars, 4 bars, 4 bars, 4 bars. He used to break every rap up into 4 different bars, make me read the whole rap book, and then I'm seeing cuss words and everything. You already know. You feel me? Like say all the cuss words you can't say. Like shit like that. That really introducing niggas on how to rap. Like, you can't touch me, motherfucker. Like, that's them bars. Them really like bars. So it's like, at the end of the day, we got a head start on it, and I just feel like by him introducing it and showing it right in our face, it was like it wasn't like, damn, rappers wasn't like action figures. Like, I really lived with a rapper.
Right.
It wasn't like, oh, I can't never see him. So that's really where it started at.
It wasn't like
he gave me that confidence.
Yeah, that's real, bro. Because I don't even, like you said, I don't even like looking back at a lot of that shit. You don't realize. Like, I'm thinking now, first thing comes to mind. Remember we was at the video shoot with San Quinn, Silky, and Unk. I'm like 70 years old, dancing on beat and shit in the video. But I think Chris Roberts was somebody direct.
This was their regular life every day though. Like, this was that, bro. They used to wake up, bro, put fresh fits on and shoot. Put another fit on the next day and shoot. Like, but this is big cameras, big productions, like shit like that. Now it's different. It's different, but that's what really got me serious. Like, damn, I want to be bigger than Dada. If I could be bigger than Dada, I thought I made it. You feel me? He told me he never did an album. I'm like, I'm gonna do an album. He was like, shit. He always was in a group. I did the solo shit. He said, you feel me? I never started a label. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna start everything he told me he never did. I'm like, let me try it then. But that's really what it is. Just jumped in, really.
That jumped in, all of that shit. So like now, then it's like, so with him, with Unc being gone, passed away, and then also with Mom's auntie obviously being passed away. How do you feel like that like affected your music career in terms of just putting out music or just your mental space? Do you think like it helped or hurt? Like what do you think? What would you say?
You after Nita or after Dada?
Both, man. Well, I would say both now. Obviously that they're both going now.
After let me see. So after Mom's, I feel like I went crazier with the music.
Yeah.
You feel me? I instantly like locked in the studio, didn't even think no more, and just drop. Now after Dada, I'm not doing it like that. Hold on. Excuse me. After Dada, I felt like I slowed down, and now I'm reevaluating. I'm reinventing myself. You feel me? If people notice, I kind of dropped the G on my name. You feel me? Just to reinvent. Every 10 years, I felt like they said you're supposed to reinvent your shit. Yeah. So after 2010 to now, I feel like I did a 10-year run. Now I got to revamp some stuff, and I'm not gonna just throw music out there. I just want raw bodies of work. I used to do hella singles and hella songs that didn't have a home. You feel me? Rory Range, Young Nigga Dream, Future shit. All them was songs that never was put together on no real project. So everybody was always saying like, you all over the place with it. You feel me? But that's how my thought process is. The way I feel right now, I'll just be like sitting back like, damn, I want to make a song about this. I'll call the studio, do that same day, record it that same day, damn near drop it the next day. They like, damn, bro, you didn't take no time in promotion or nothing. No mix, no master, just go.
Right.
And that's just how I like it, because it just feel better like that.
So it's more of you like just the raw and uncut aspect of it, as opposed to like polishing shit up, mixing it, you know.
Yeah, because I want them to hurry up and hear it while I'm feeling how I'm feeling. I want, like, while I got the feeling of that song when I made Future shit, I'm like, oh, I want the world to hear this now. Like, because I'm feeling it now, I want to see how they feel it right now. So that's when I used to drop back to back. Now I'm like, okay, in order to really do the music business, you can't be sloppy like that.
Yeah.
Because now it's not just about me no more. It's like, shit, team involved. You feel me? Like, it's hella more people involved than just me. I was only thinking about me.
It's like more strategic now.
Yeah, I got hella, like, I still got songs. Like, I record all the time. I still got some shit, but I just don't put it out as frequent as I used to.
It's crazy because, like, you say that, because it's like, now that I think about it, that was something I was gonna get to too. Like, I want to say that was, because what year did Auntie pass away?
2012.
2012. It was a period, like, I want to say that was 2014 to like 2016, where you was dropping like non-stop heat. You had, like you said, you had Rari Range, you had Plug Power, you had Future shit, you had Women in Two, you had Young Nigga Dream. And obviously, me being on the front line and kind of seeing everything from the outside standpoint in terms of everybody else's reaction, that in my eyes was like your time where you were the most hottest, if you will. Did you feel like that same way? Or did it feel like it was just kind of like, it was just effortless in the sense you were just kind of recording, you wasn't really thinking about the outside?
It was effortless. I didn't listen to nobody. When I don't listen, I go crazy. Like, niggas be like, bro, you do this, you doing this wrong, you doing this wrong. I'm like, nah, this got me on. You feel me? Like, they like, bro, you post too much. You like your song is new. Like, I put a link in my bio on Tuesday, promote it Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday it's a whole new link.
Yeah.
So females used to tell me, like, bro, you too all over the place. Like, you need to chill. You need to relax and all that. But that's how I was thinking. How I was dropping is how I was thinking. Like, that was my thought pattern. Every time I was dropping, I'm like, shit. So something said you need a new song. Drop a new song. It was old to me, but niggas ain't even gravitated to it yet.
And it was just like you had to. But that's the thing. That's real, because
that's what people loved about me. Though. They loved it. You're like, bro, shit. You know, if you click on that nigga page, there's gonna be something else out there tripping.
But it was crazy, because, like, I remember even being in the studio. I think when you recorded Future shit at Bank Spot, right?
Yeah.
And it was another song. 'Cause I remember Mook was there too. Shout out Mook. It was another song that you recorded. But anyways, when I heard Future shit, I was like, this shit dope. You feel me? But I didn't think it was gonna take off like that. So it's crazy when you released it to see, like, that's damn near, that's probably your most streamed, or like your biggest song to date, you would say, right?
For sure, yeah, definitely.
So this is
it never hit 1 million views, but it got like to 500,000 on Spotify, and then just kind of like plateaued after that.
Right, but that right there, is that something that, like, because obviously, you know, I don't really focus on streaming like that, so like my streaming numbers are low. The fact that you had a song that's like 500,000 streams, certain artists, like even some major artists that may not even,
without the paperwork, though. I didn't have a business side.
Without nothing. So do you
Yeah, I didn't have no paperwork, no label, no nothing. Like, nigga, even the producer I didn't even buy that beat. He just gave it to me.
It was like, it was no, like you said, it wasn't necessarily strategic. It was like, you was going off pure emotion and feeling.
Yeah, just the way if you mad, record mad, because it's gonna come out aggressive. Don't write a mad song or a song when you feeling down and then you get happy and try to record it happy, because it's not gonna come out how you wrote it down when you was hot. When I'm hot, I bring that energy to the booth.
Right.
When I'm all like happy and la la la, I start talking about some shit I really ain't even tripping about.
So it all kind of like based off of what you feeling in that moment.
As soon as you get that idea, bro, that brilliant idea, like, oh shit, this go crazy. Future, matter of fact, to break it down, Future made a song called Shit. It's like, nigga, you ain't about shit. So I'm like, how the fuck people gonna find, like, I'm trying to figure out how to tweak the stream. So I put Future Shit, so when they find his shit, my shit was right under there. And it was going crazy. So I'm like, okay, this is a good idea. You feel me? Same thing with Rari Range. I seen a Ferrari and I seen a Range Rover, and I'm like, fuck it. I know niggas gonna type that in just by accident. Most of my titles be strategic on purpose like that.
But the fact
a lot of people like, you don't even say nothing about no Future shit on here. It's just called that.
Bro, but I don't think you even understand. Maybe you do, like, and I'm just learning this shit now, the whole like
the algorithms, bro.
Algorithm, advertising, like how important that shit is. You got that shit.
Why do y'all think I made a song called She's Mine?
I don't know.
Because J. Cole did it, nigga. And me and J. Cole, if you type in J. Cole, She's Mine, I pop up right under. So it's just a marketing tool.
This is on what?
Like,
this is okay,
on YouTube? It's on everything. It's called She's Mine.
You know what I'm saying?
But
you said if I type this in like in YouTube or anywhere.
On Apple Music. If you go to Apple Music and put She's Mine Part 1, his shit called She's Mine, my shit called She's Mine. Anything that's got the same title is going to show all the songs that got the same title.
Damn.
So I'm thinking like a billion people looking for that. So I know they're going to accidentally stumble on mine, and I'm getting fans like, hey, I searched J. Cole's song, and I accidentally seen yours. Like, you feel me? Young nigga dream. I knew niggas was going to type that in. Like, it's just a what you call that? Like a common denominator for motherfuckers. Like, I know people gonna type in coronavirus for the rest of our life. So might as well make a song called Quarantine or something pertaining to what's going on right now,
right,
just to be free promotion, just get that free traffic real quick.
Hey, but that's crazy, bro. Like I said, that's something that you always, that's something that you, even like little shit like that you always kind of like knew. Like, I seemed like it wasn't really no, like, it was effortless in a sense, like in certain stuff like that. Like back in the day, I wouldn't have even known to even think, okay, let me title it this way because it's gonna pop up this way, shit like that. And I feel like that's kind of what you go into it. What your acronym G Molly stands for. You can go into it for people that don't know, but I feel like that's what that embodies.
Yeah,
like that.
Well, yeah, G Molly, for people who don't know, it stands for God's Most Artistic Little Youngster, and it started off from drawing. Like a lot of people don't even know this, but I used to draw like shoes and cartoon characters. Yeah, niggas used to trace Nikes and Jordans. So I'm like, I'm on some artistic shit. I wanted to be on some painting shit like Basquiat. And then I'm like, nah, niggas gonna be like, this nigga cat off want to be a painter. But shit, now I get older, I still want to do that shit. But yeah, though, it was just on some artistic, and I just always knew like whatever I do is gonna be on some creative shit.
Yeah. And that's kind of what you. So what would you say, like, now that
having no formula is a formula. Like, just not even really just going out busting. You're gonna hit somebody. just if you shoot from half court, over and over and over and over and over, one gonna go in.
Yeah.
I was just shooting aimlessly, and I like got on the radio. Shit, I didn't know none of that was gonna happen.
Something I was gonna say is, like, what would you say, since you've been doing this for a minute now, what's your biggest or like the best moment music career you think you had? Like, what's the best moment in your music career you had today, you think, if you would say?
The best moment? It's been a lot. Going on tour with Snoop Dogg for 2 days was crazy. Like, I never talked about that, but that shit was amazing, bro. Like, that nigga, he really, like, sat there and talked to up and coming rappers and really told niggas, like, man, just keep going. Like, you never know when that time gonna be. So you gotta stay. You gotta stay where it's at. Like, he always said, stay on the scene. So that I used to say the same thing. Wherever it's popping at. Say the hottest nigga in your city, right? Got a show coming up. Whether you on a bill or on the flyer or not, just be there. Be in the same building as wherever it's going down at, because that's where your networking come from. Like, for instance, shit. I don't know. If Jay-Z coming to Oakland, be there. If fucking Sway coming to Oakland, just be there. You feel me? When we just was there when Sway came, we got on. Yeah. Just be there. Just be on the scene. Like, damn, I always see this nigga everywhere it's popping. He be at. So now you got your face card, your name. You feel me? You wear your gear, your merch, the way you act in real life. Like, shake hands, give hugs. All that shit really matters. So then when they run across your song or whatever you do, they be like, I remember, bro, like, he was solid when I met him. I didn't know you rap, or I didn't know you do movies, bro. Like, that's 9 times out of 10, that's really how all my plugs happen. Like, damn, bro, you G Molly, bro, that one song you made went crazy. I didn't know you was you, or, you feel me? It all go like that, bro. And nothing, everything was organic, bro. I never paid I probably paid for some SoundCloud promotion, but I ain't never paid no DJ to play my song, never gave no radio no money, never asked no famous person for no shout out. Like, this is all just from the love.
off the muscle, off the strength. And that's the same shit that I feel, and I got that from you in terms of just having that organic independent mindset of like just going out there and doing shit. Like, I remember
just do, and then look, another thing, not to cut you off, a lot of people gonna say, oh, blood, I ain't got the money. You feel me? I ain't got 10 bands on me to pull up, or I ain't got no chain, or I ain't got nothing to wear. You feel me? I'm looking boozy. That's a lot of that stopped me from going to shit, because I'm like, you feel me? I'm gonna tell one story, and it's a real true story, right? Damian Lillard called me. Damian Lillard called me in Vegas and it was like, bro, pull up. You feel me? He had hit me and he was with Paul Pierce, nigga, in Vegas. He was with Paul Pierce in Vegas. Like, Molly, come to the Hard Rock. I'm like, oh, I'm looking dusty. I'm about these niggas got M's. I'm cool. I called Daddy. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to go up there, man, with all these niggas, man. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm looking boosy. He like, man, just go anyway. Just go. He already know you a real nigga from the East. Just go. You feel me? I pulled up, bro, seen everybody. Nigga had a good time, introduced niggas, all the shit. I'm like, man, I'm up here. Nigga, broke his nigga, but I'm in a cycle nigga with Paul Pierce. Nigga like, this nigga, what's happening? I asked him, nigga, they ain't perform. Nigga, he performed, nigga, in Vegas. Nigga like, Molly, come out. Nigga, I seen Coach Watkins, everybody. Nigga, I'm like, oh, this shit crazy. So wherever you at, don't think you need nothing. If you from the East or if you from the Bay Area, period, you already good. You already good. It's already in you. It's not on you. It's in your heart. It ain't what you wearing, period. I'm trying to tell you. That's a key fact right there. Don't think you need the cheese.
Hey, that's real game, bro. Cause you know,
don't think you need the money.
Nigga, I remember like us going.
They wouldn't invite you. They wouldn't invite you if they think you needed anything. Just be there.
Just be there, just to pull up.
But just be there.
That's a whole. I think that's a important piece in itself, because I remember it was times, bro. Me and you went to certain, like, you'd be like, all right, come on, let's go to this show, and I didn't at that time. Didn't have the confidence in myself, so it was like when I was meeting people, it's like, oh, what's up? Like, you like, bro, rock up, nigga. This guy.
Yeah, you gotta kind of smash. You gotta kind of smash. Nigga, bro, Dada really taught me this shit, bro. He made me rock up on hella niggas that I didn't want to rock up on. I'm talking about the Jay Stylins, nigga, the Filthies, all the Bay Area niggas who the Bay think is on. Nigga, I had to rock up like, nigga, I'm Molly, nigga, G Molly, woo woo. You feel me? They like, oh, we already know who you is. You feel me? You ain't got to introduce yourself no more. So then I stopped introducing myself. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you're not on until you walk in the room and everybody in the room already know who you is. You ain't even got to say, hey, I'm Bryce Savoy. Nigga, we know you already, bro. You going that crazy. You think Drake tell a nigga like, hey, I'm Drake. Come on, bro. We know you, bro. You too raw. So at the end of the day, you gotta have that 50 Cent. Nigga, that 50 Cent Mayweather confidence. You gotta know you the nigga. Like right now, you know you the nigga right now. That's why you got, nigga, you going crazy. Nigga, everybody wearing Independence. Nigga got Bryce Savoy in the background. Like your shit is set like you been had deal. And that's what people want to see. Like, where's your own money going? You can tell that your own money is going to you. You feel me? It looked like, nigga, it looked like Empire did some shit, like already did an 80-20. That's what for real. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, own is all perspective.
That's a fact.
Being own is your own perspective. I used to have to buy an outfit every show, bro. Every show. I'm like, I ain't performing, nigga, unless I look saucy on stage. You feel me? I'm not performing in no white tee every day. Like, nah, bro. And that's where I went broke at. Trying to be a rapper, you can go broke real fast too. Niggas don't talk about that part.
Trying to, yeah, that shit. I feel like we damn near got overhead in terms of just expenses, studio time, video, all of that shit.
Bro, niggas don't even know, bro. I used to buy 5 hours of studio time. If you know 5 hours of studio time, $30 an hour, 30, that nigga, that's $100 something. And if you want to go to the studio as much as I wanted to go to the studio, you got $100 every day? That's $700 a week just to say what you want to say, not knowing that if it's gonna be a hit or not.
Fact.
You feel me? And even if it is a hit, it got to make you that back. Niggas ain't making no money back. That's why niggas be like, bro, I recorded my whole album for free. I told Kato, like, bro, hey, bro, I need to get this album out, bro. What's happening? He was like, bro, just come through off the love. So, man, you got to be prepared. Man, this shit costs some money. I probably put at least like $100 into it over these years.
Facts. Hey, that's easy, bro. That's easy. If you add up all the shit niggas spent, this like from nigga 2002. Well, that's like damn near. That's 18 years, bro. Think about it. 18 years, bro. 18 years. Man. So it's like, and I know you feel the same way. It's at this point, this shit got to pay off for us. Like, yeah, obviously, and financially, but also, you know, impacting well. Niggas make their return on their investments.
We doing it right now, though. We doing it as we speak. Right now, we doing it. It's going to be that one phone call, bro. It's going to be that one phone call that changed the whole shit, and we're going to already be set. That's the crazy part. That's why when I say I'm not on yet, I ain't on yet, because I'm not able to take care of me, my team, and my family strictly off music.
Facts.
Once you can pay all your bills and the streams coming in monthly and the money is more than you ever expected, and man, that's when you own it. Your music is floating everywhere. People quoting it. You could do a show. You could do a show tonight, nigga, and it'll be packed out.
Right.
You own.
Yeah, you own. It's like it's gonna sell that bitch out. That's what it's about.
Ticket sales, nigga, is more owned than views.
Let me ask this, bro. Another thing that I always thought, like when we kind of like when I look back on our careers and what we've done musically, I always kind of felt like, and we talked about this before, I always kind of equated our situation to TDE in terms of like, I feel like you were the J-Rock of the camp, meaning.
But we ain't got no top dog.
True, but hear me out. Not that part of it, but the fact that like J-Rock was the first to kick the doors down, and then everybody came behind him. Do you feel that same way?
Niggas don't even remember when J-Rock brought Wayne to the hood.
That's what I'm saying.
Kendrick was in that video, but niggas didn't even look at Kendrick in that video.
Oh, you didn't even know he was. I didn't even know that until he got on, but he was in that video.
Come on, man, this shit real.
But look though, my question to you is: a lot of people, most niggas, or most people in general, they probably would have had some ill will or been bitter about the situation, but you always been pure love.
Yeah. I know how it go because the first nigga always got to go through it, man, no matter what.
Facts.
On that one song, what Drake say, one of us go in and we all go through it. I already knew. Whoever dive in here first, yeah, he gonna open up the door, but like after a while, it's gonna be new stars. It's gonna be new stars underneath him, and then there's gonna be another star underneath him if it's done right. You feel me? Best believe TDE is Kendrick shit. Like, he is the superstar of that, but I guarantee you it's going to be somebody who outshine Kendrick in the next 5 to 10 years on that label. Guarantee. Whether SZA already did it, but it's going to be another spotlight, and Kendrick is going to take the background and be a Phil Jackson to the next Raw player. Right. That's just how it go, bro. That's just how it is. It's the evolution of music. Right. Like, I'm pretty sure niggas ain't gonna want to see my face jumping up and down every day, all day, and I'm 34, 35, and I'm still talking about just random reckless shit I was talking about in my 20s, bro. I ain't with all that. And when I listen to my old shit, I'm like, damn, that shit was raw, but I don't even fuck with it like that no more.
You don't even feel the same way about the shit. It's kind of like outdated in the sense of how you felt in that time.
Yeah, I sound like a little nigga sometimes. I'm talking about, nigga, I got 2,500, like, bro, stop playing. Yeah, bro, but bro, I love this shit, bro. It's a journey, bro. This shit go crazy. I love this shit.
What would you say? What's one thing that you could say that you don't fuck with about the music industry? It's like, bro, I don't like this part of it at all. If you could think about it.
Like the part where if you go up and down, the part where you down and people think you fell off, but they don't know what your real situation is. They just look at the cover like, okay, he been going crazy. He had 1,000 songs. The nigga told me, I thought you was gonna pull up in a Maserati or a Ferrari. You feel me? Like, that was his perspective of me. That's what he thought I should have.
That's real.
You feel me? He thought I was way, way up there. I told him, thank you, bro, but nah. I like to keep it still. One thing Dad told me, I like to keep it still gutted and grimy because he say, no matter how far up you go, nigga, you gotta go down and see them same people. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I don't go for you go to the moon and back, nigga. If you treated them motherfuckers at the bottom scandalous, when you go all the way to the top and come back, nigga, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. You feel me? That's why I like to keep it real, level, and grounded. I like to be looking like up. I like to bounce. I like to make people think like, what's up with Molly, bro? Whoa, this nigga tripping. Oh no, he going crazy. Oh, this nigga trip. Like, you feel me? Keep them on their toes. I like to be like a smart keep a little mystery in there.
So like, yeah, always. What is it? One of the 48 laws of power. Always say less than necessary.
Right. That's what I'm doing now. Like, I ain't really put too much big shit out because I wanted to be like, okay, I see posts every now and then. Okay, he got this out, and then I just want to boom, hit their ass with a full album, merch, tour, videos, and then get right back to it. Now, the new shit I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-record everything. I'm about to start pre-recording videos just so I can just shoot them out each day I feel like it. So if I don't feel like rapping, I ain't gotta drop nothing. If I feel like being a rapper, I could drop something. It'd already be done. It'd be in the vault, just sitting there. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Just have shit already stacked up. I mean, like we said, that's what the major artists do. They have everything, and then you see the album coming out. The niggas Mozzie video back to back, video back to back.
You know they didn't just record all that in 2-3 weeks. They've been doing that for years.
Right.
But yeah.
So it seems like you kind of like now kind of understand that if you've been doing it for a minute, you kind of adjusted and kind of adapted to the formula, if you will.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question real quick. How do upcoming artists get on in your perspective?
Up and coming artists get on.
Yeah. How can he get on the way you think is on?
That's a good question. So the way that I think it's on, if you able to like 100, first I would say just being able to have the capital or the means or the resources to 100% invest in yourself. That's meaning whether it's music, whether it's visuals, whatever the case may be. I would say just having the means to invest in yourself, and then putting yourself in a position where you get your name out there. I think it's. But no, I just think that now, like you said, it just depends. In my perspective, when I look at somebody that's on, it's me being able to do whatever it is that I want to do. If I want to shoot a video, I can have the means to shoot it. If I want to go on tour, I have the means to go on tour. That's what I look at being on.
Independently, without having to call like, hey, bro, you think I could drop?
Yeah, with nobody telling me nothing. If I want to drop tomorrow, I'm dropping it. And nobody's going to say, hey, bro, oh, no, you can't. No, we dropping it. Like,
that was one of the points I was trying to get at earlier when I was like, whenever you feel how you feel, then you can just act on that. You ain't gotta, you feel me? You ain't gotta wait on no contract shit. That should be crazy. I be seeing all these artists posting like, I wish I was never signing my deal. I wish I could get out of my deal. Like, I hate it over here.
Yeah,
I can't never feel like that because even a failure ain't a failure to me. Because even when I do fail or fumble, I'll just be like, oh, shit, I just tried some new shit. You feel me? I did that off the fly anyway. Like, I done made, nigga, covers. I done made songs that was weak as fuck. Like, oh, shit, I was catting off on that. But still, it ain't no wrong or right. Somebody liked it.
So it's about being, and that's something that I see, like, separates a lot of us. Because I know a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of loved ones who scared to start. Like you said, put yourself out there. We could fuck up. We could fuck up horribly, but we're gonna still keep pushing because it's like
we fucked up early though. We did our fuck ups early though. That's why a lot of people tell me like, you and Bryce, we're going crazy, bro. You and Bryce going crazy, and I'm like, damn, what do they see, cuz? Like, what do they see that we don't see? Because like when we was first recording back in the day, all my doors open and all that shit. That was all practice for real. That was all practice. Yeah. Like we was going back to back to back. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah. No, that's that, and I tell people that a lot like that may see us, at a certain light now. It's like everything that you see now is just like a culmination of all the like the 20+ years we didn't put in, the karaoke machines, the cool Edit Pros, the Pro Tools back at at mom's house in the basement. Like that was the breeding ground for all the shit that we've done.
Another thing, and one more thing that we can't forget. TT for sure put niggas on in a way where, like, musically, she bought every piece of computer. Nigga, we had every iMac, bought the whole studio, nigga, karaoke's, anything musically we wanted to touch, she grabbed that motherfucker. Like, and so I definitely got to owe TT a big part of this music shit. Even though she wasn't really hands-on, she didn't know what we was doing with it, but she just like, man, these niggas up down there hella loud. Let me just get this, let me put together something. So that right there,
shout out moms, man.
She did that.
No, I was thinking about that like yesterday, bro. Because it's like you 100% right. Like it was a point. I think it was my senior year of high school or first year at Howard. We had the Pro Tools, we had the mic, we had the fucking monitors, we had everything we needed.
I was recording. I recorded hella shit on. I recorded that what's that shit called? With Willie. It's a song called Astronomical. Niggas probably never even heard of that. It was hella. I recorded hella weak ass shit on there. No mix, no master.
You niggas pulled. I think remember Dick Boston pulled up a few times. Recorded with him. I remember that.
Yeah, hella niggas. AC Brady pulled through. Bro, we did some features with that.
Facts.
We fucked around back in the day.
So back in.
Bro. It's go ahead.
I was gonna say another thing too. Kind of like to pivot a little bit. Obviously, I know we hooped since we was kids. We hooped in high school, both in college. What like? Did you feel like what you learned in hoop in college did you apply to the music, or you applied to life today?
Hell yeah, everything is pertaining to basketball. Shit, we can go from practice, nigga, waking up for 6 a.m. practice. That shows that gave me the discipline. That gave me shit. Even Coach Ransom, the shit Coach Ransom taught me, bro. Like 5 minutes ahead of time is better time. If you ain't there on time, all that shit, bro. Bro, everything from teamwork, learning how to play with people you might not want to play with, but still fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have fights, nigga, in practice, but still brought it closer. Basketball taught me everything, bro. Especially like my what you call that? My work ethic. It showed me my work ethic. You feel me? The way I used to hoop is how I attack the booth for sure. Diving on the ground, hella loud, junkyard, like that's how I record for sure. I damn near think about basketball every time I go to the studio.
For real?
Every time I go to the lab, I'm thinking about shit. I need to dunk this motherfucker. Like every song, I gotta bang out.
And just go crazy. Ice Life, he said, I remember when I met Molly at the studio, he always had to drive. Shout out my boy Ice Life, man. Shout out Ice.
Yeah, Ice Life go crazy.
He said you always had to drive, like no matter what. That's something that you can't take, bro. So I feel like like niggas could easily say fuck it and give up when it's not taking off as fast as you would like it to. But the fact that you like
shout out Ice Life, man. That nigga. That Ice Life, a real nigga. He done put me on hella songs. We had a song called Hennessy and Memories. You feel me? That was a song he put me on. I'll never forget. I think we recorded that at Magic City Studios on by High Street.
Right.
You feel me? And I respect the fact that what I like about bro is I like how he could play different positions. You feel me? I like people who could play different positions and not only be like I like niggas who could be the engineer, who can make a beat, bro, who don't mind getting in the back seat, you feel me? Who, if they see another nigga hotter, they be like, bro, I'll let you shoot the ball. Like, that's how I treat this rap shit, bro. I don't even really care, like, bro, if you get on and go where you want to go, I'm gonna feel like I went on if I got on where I went, you feel me? If Nicky Nick, nigga, hit nigga and hit big nigga and go crazy, I'm gonna feel like I won wherever I'm at. I could be in Vegas. I'm like, my nigga, you feel me? Like when Nani go crazy, I feel it in my soul, bro. Like that, I feel like that's me.
Team player. That's what Nani said. Team player. That's real, bro.
Bro, like every win when nigga, even if I remember nigga some basketball games, bro. I don't even know if you remember. I got 0 points some games, nigga, 0 points. As long as we get the W, nigga, I'm still talking shit at the end of the game, nigga, to the other team, because I feel like, nigga, we served you niggas. Nigga, you didn't score, nigga, but we scored, nigga. We scored, nigga. What you mean, nigga? That's just how I like it, because it ain't about like, I got 40 points, but we lost, though. Like, nigga, fuck your 40, nigga. We lost, nigga. Right. You know, fuck that 40, nigga. We took the L. It don't matter how many points you got no more. You feel me?
Nah, bro, but that's real. That's real, like, I feel like it's certain qualities that make you a man, and those are one of those things, bro. It's like you being humble, bro. Like you said, being humble, playing your role, understanding that when it's your turn, it's your turn. When it's somebody else's turn, you gotta pass the rock. The rock and be able to sit back and enjoy it.
But you could also get another turn in a different position.
Fact.
Like for instance,
talk about it,
nigga. I'm pretty sure. All right, so let's go back to basketball. Shaquille O'Neal. Nigga, he's a center. I'm pretty sure it's been times where Shaq be like, man, I want to pull this three hella bad. I want to shoot this motherfucker hella bad. And I'm pretty sure he done shot a few threes, and they like, bruh. But still, like, he got a shot at that position, though.
Right.
You feel me? He felt how I felt. Nigga, like, okay, let me see how it is to cross a nigga over. You feel me? I used to bring the ball up. Coach used to be like, 2 dribble max. 2 dribble max, Molly. 2 dribble max, Molly. You only can dribble 2 times. I said, man, I want to cross a nigga up, too. I don't want to only dunk on niggas. I want to break a nigga ankles. I want to dime a nigga. I want to sit on the bench for a little bit. Like, bro, I want to do everything to see which one I'm raw at. But I don't like that. I don't like people who stick with one situation. That's just not it.
Like putting it like boxing. Like you like to be not boxed in a sense. Just like be able to do what you want.
Like Milk, bro. I do album covers, bro. I look for beats for other artists, bro. I write niggas verses, nigga. I don't even say nothing. I don't charge nothing, bro. I done wrote songs for a lot of people, bro. And I didn't even know that was a real thing. Like, I didn't know ghostwriting was serious. Like, on some Quentin Miller shit. I've been, even Nani, nigga, we been writing nigga songs, bro. Come on, bro. This shit get crazy, bro. Like, I really feel like the shit we do is very, very underrated. But at the end of the day, I can't even say underrated because everybody still give us the love as if we, like, on some Nipsey shit. Like, I feel like what you doing with this independence, this ain't no different than Crenshaw, bro. Just make a billion of these, bro. Make 1 million of these hoodies, socks, shirts, drawers, whatever. Just go crazy with this shit, bro, because this gonna turn into your Crenshaw, your marathon. You feel me? Forever Oakland is your shit. Like, TSMG, my shit. I'm telling Lil Nani, nigga, start his label. Everybody who tell me to put him on, I said, the only way I can put you on, bro, is if you want to be a CEO. I can make you a CEO, but I can't. I really can't sign you as a rapper, but I can definitely have you owning your own shit and running your own label. I want to be the nigga who known to create CEOs. If I can do that, it's over. It's over. I have 10, 15 Birdmans under me. Other than that, I really can't make a rapper raw. I can't really do that.
So it's just like about all you can really do is kind of get in the game and hope that they take it on one. Like, it can only take it as far as they want.
I can give you just as much as game as I got for myself, and I can have you be where I'm at. I can't tell you how to get no higher than I never got. You feel me? But I definitely want to be a CEO and then an artist second, because I see the business last forever. Especially after I watch study Clarence Avant. Niggas 50, 60, 70 years old, bro, still getting money like a regular rapper right now. They ain't got to do nothing.
The Black Godfather in this motherfucker.
Come on, man. It's time. We need time. We got to free our time up. Like do more, but have more time.
That's hot. That's really what I'm learning, like the real free time. Like having
more, more output, but less stress on what you're doing. That's why I want to put all them songs and videos together, so when I get overwhelmed, I can really sit back on the beach and drop every week because it's already stacked up.
Got you. So just being able to like have more control of your time and be able to do what you really want to do.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what OWN is to me, bro. In my mind, bro, it ain't even being the richest. It's having the biggest impact. And when you dead and gone, bro, they gonna be playing that shit forever. That's it. Like on some Biggie Tupac shit. When a nigga really not here no more, I want the whole East to be like, bro, Molly was that nigga. Like, you feel me? How they treat Jack and everybody else around this bitch.
It's like
I just don't want to. My biggest fear, bro, is to be forgotten. That's it. I just don't want niggas to forget about me. I want niggas to talk about me 50 years later like MLK. Somehow, some way. Like, I have a dream, nigga think a young nigga dream. Nigga, straight up.
That's real, bro.
Bro, I want niggas to be 20, 30, like, y'all remember G Molly? Yeah, that nigga was that boy. That's it. Other than that, because shit, we all here for temporary time.
That's what matters most. That's what I'm learning too. Like you said, bro. Once it's all about what you doing while you here, so that when you gone, your name precedes you, and niggas is still like you living forever. I'm just now tapping in with Miles Davis. This has been what 30 years.
Bruh, Miles Davis going crazy. You seen him on Netflix?
Yeah, I just watched that shit.
Bruh, he tripping. Hey, watch Quincy Jones. Nigga, watch Quincy Jones. Watch
Quincy.
Bruh, watch. Matter of fact, I'm going to just put it plain and simple like this. All the old men that's over 60 or 50, study them, because they wouldn't be on for that long if they was doing something wrong, if they wasn't doing something right.
Right.
So, like, I look at all the OG, even the culture vultures, even the old, you feel me, the Leor Cohens. I study them weak ass niggas too, but I see how they getting over. And I know I ain't going. I like the way I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be totally different.
This would be a totally different game. So yeah, bro, like you got that, like you said, bro. Just obviously hearing you talking, knowing you personally, just having that CEO mindset and everything that you do is gonna, put niggas a step above the competition, because most people where we come from ain't really thinking like that.
Nah, hell no. And what we do is we really from Oakland. We some Oakland niggas who really be on some real geek shit. Like, nigga, we'll really read books, bro. We'll really, nigga, study the Donald Passmans. Like, a lot of niggas not willing to do that. You feel me? A lot of niggas not willing to take them seminar classes, the music meetings that you go to, nigga, the college shit we went to. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot under the surface for sure. We got a gang of knowledge, and it's up to us to execute this shit now.
That's real shit.
We got the team for sure.
Do you feel
I've been reading this Hewitt.
What, Revolutionary Suicide?
Going crazy.
That shit.
Going crazy. Bruh. We damn near need to do something pertaining to that, bruh, because he tripping on there.
Hey, he going crazy. I didn't know he was mobbing like that. I'm like, that shit crazy. But my thing, what really sparked me is like the fact that he was walking the same streets that we walked. Like, we still walk.
Right now.
Like, in Oakland. And so, like, to see that him do that, it make us like we gotta do more always. Always.
They say history repeats itself. So if we follow the right history, bro, all we gotta do is repeat it, bro. That's it. Just pick up like I be trying to figure out when all the niggas who got popped, like all the real prominent people who got killed, I be like, where did they stop at, and how can we pick up from where they stopped at?
Right.
That, like, as deep as that might be, like when Nip got killed or when Huey got popped or when any one of them got down, what did they want to do next? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why I be picking up their autobiographies. I'm like, bro, why they wanted to do it like that, and how can I put this into my music? And how can I teach somebody who don't want to read the book? If you don't want to read the book, you can listen to my shit and you can get the same information from it.
You get the same game from it.
Right. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's really key, bro. Like, and then I guess my thing with you, another thing I wanted to go into, like being from Oakland, like growing and being born and raised from Oakland, like really being from that. For people who say we're from Oakland, it's like, you know, all the experiences that come with that. Do you feel like a lot of the experiences that you had growing up in Oakland, is that reflected in your music, you feel like? Or that's something that you think about when you're recording?
Hell yeah. I never wanted to grow up to be like the shit I'm into. I ain't know it was going to be like this. Everything, you already know, Beezel, like, niggas wasn't outside like that. Niggas didn't have to hit licks and go to jail and all that. But I ain't going to lie. I wanted to see what that shit like. I felt like growing up as a little kid, being from Oakland, you had to kind of see what jail is like just to know how to maneuver. And it really showed me, like, okay, like, you don't got to go there to really do that. You feel me? Right. I thought that, though. I thought every little nigga going to get in trouble. Everybody going to try to sell some weed. Everybody going to at least try to hoop. Everybody going to try to do a song. Bro, I tried all of them, and nothing stick like music. Nothing stick like music, bro. Music could change a nigga whole mood, bro. If I'm mad, a song could change all that. I could record and not even trip. Or like growing up in Oakland, it just taught you gotta be fearless, bro. You gotta mob over shit. Whether you like it or not, you gotta mob. Like, period. Like ZT Banger for example, bro. Like, we was all raised up right. You feel me? We had a nice structure, nice family, nice foundation, but still had to you feel me, stand up in certain times, bro. We still had to fight niggas, still had to go through the same troubles that the average hood nigga had, but a lot of niggas dove in too deep and couldn't get out. We never dove in too deep to where we got stuck to where niggas got 10, 20 years, and you know what I'm saying? We was always smart enough to just stay. I don't know how to explain it, but just, I don't know, maybe so we had good pops, but I don't know. But we never really steered all the way over there like that.
I think we always seen more, like, you know, like we wasn't necessarily, a lot of people be limited by their like environment that they see every day. And no matter what, all the shit that we didn't see, we saw the good and bad of shit. Like we saw the good side of the shit, and we saw the worst side of it, of what it had to offer. So we seen both sides, and I think having that balance is kind of what raised us to be who we are now.
Definitely balanced me from having a hood mama and a dad who came from something, bruh. I feel like I know both sides of it for sure. Grandma put the spiritual game in a nigga. You feel me? Dad put the music game. TT put the educational game. It was all a mixture. I'm like a mixture of all of them, to keep it real. Nita, I'm still active as fuck, but I try not to be. I got that from Nita's side, but I don't be wanting to do that. But still, it still gets sick. The struggle ain't over yet.
It's a part of that come with, like you said, until we get to the other side. It's something that we gonna
come on, bro. We still thugging. We still thugging in the New Balances, dirt on them and everything. We still thugging regular. You feel me?
That boy Zeus said generational trauma in our community is heavy. That's a fact.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Generational trauma. This shit been going on since the 80s. You feel me? Grandpa and mom's been nigga getting high my whole life. So shit. We gotta break the cycle somehow, some way.
Yeah, that's what niggas is. I feel like that's what I'm be striving for every day, to kind of like make it to where our kids and their kids is gonna be good. They're gonna be set up.
You know what's crazy though that fucked me up, bro? When like being grown, this a little bit outside of music, but I ain't never really seen a real successful relationship like that, bro. Like you heard me?
Like you talking about man and woman relationship? You talking about like a man and woman relationship?
Yeah,
right?
I never seen a successful one.
Yeah.
Even bro, even when niggas get married, bro, it still be funky though. So I never really seen all I seen was nigga fuck you then, nigga. It's bad. It's whoop. And that kind of rubbed off on me too. I'm like, damn, everybody cutting off. Like, ain't nobody gonna keep it together for the little kids. You feel me? We right here. We see everything y'all doing. But that damn near definitely got my music like going bad on bitches and shit like that. Like, cause I seen how sick it got. Like, I didn't see how mine was rocking. I put all that in my music.
So just I'm
gonna get even deeper on this next album though.
Wait, we got they giving me the time. We got like a minute and a half left. If you want to leave the viewers with anything, let me know. Next project, whatever it is, let me know.
Shit. Most people on here probably know, but shit, G Miley on everything, social media, Miley3B on Twitter and Instagram, Snapchat, G Miley Brown. The next album is for Dada, period. That's the only thing y'all need to worry about. It might take 5 years, I don't know, but for Dada, gonna drop before it's over with. I'm gonna be that. I'm just know me as that one rapper, bro, who did an album for his mama and an album for his daddy, and then nigga, I'm about to just put niggas on after that one. And I'm gonna sit back, and that's gonna be my little shit.
So For Nita already out. You said For Dada, that's the next project.
Yep.
Like I said, man, I appreciate you, cousin. Love you. This is the Independence Way episode 2, so it's only right that I, put you on because you definitely inspired, paved the way.
I'm about to retire. Hey, I'm about to retire on niggas and get into real estate to be 100, nigga. I'm gonna start buying houses and shit in a minute.
Hey, I'm right there with you. Hey, stocks too. We on the stocks too, bro.
Bruh, nigga, I got one more album, nigga, and we stocks and bonds and houses and shit. It's over with.
Say less, man. I'm Bryson Wood. That's G Miley. Love y'all. We out.